Alrighty, y'all. We're looking at the JP tier list because we haven't actually looked at it in a while. We haven't looked at it for the last couple of characters. Also, if you guys let me just be realistic with y'all, bro. I'm never gonna lie to y'all. If y'all see a JP tier list video on a random day from my channel, it means that I have no other options for content, right? Nikke is in a dead state right now, so it's just how it is. I got bills to pay. So we're gonna take a look at this. Subscribe, like we're on the road to 20K. It's the reality situation, bro. I have no problem telling you guys the truth, bro. But yeah, let's take a look at it. Right, we haven't seen it for Scarlet, so I want to see actually where they put Scarlet because I'm curious about that one. Leona, we don't really care where they put her, but we'll take a look at that as well. And then I think we did look for Ludmilla and Meek. So let's just take a look at the updated tier list. It's gonna be like updated tier list. You know, I got bills to pay, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But they what? What? Did they rank Moran already? No. So what's this? Wait. Oh, okay. I guess not yet, but they're saying she's gonna be an S. Gonna be an S character. Okay, so they have Scarlet in SS, right? They still have this triple S tier where only Red Hood and Modernia are in it. So there is that, right? I do think that is right? I don't know, like I don't personally like having so much tiers just to say, like, I get it, this character is better than this character, but that character that she's better is still good. Like, I get it, these characters are better than some of these other characters who are still very good, but I don't think we need to make a tier. Like, for example, if they make a character who's just more broken than Red Hood, so much times like more broken than Red Hood, are you gonna make a Z tier, then a SSS, then a SS, then a S plus, then a S? Like, I'm sure you guys can understand how silly this starts to look the more and more it goes up, right? Like, that's my only gripe with this damn tier list. There's so many S's, and S plus is the exact same thing as SS. It's just so many like tiers. That's my only gripe with it. But I do agree with Red Hood and Modernia still being 1 and 2 overall. All right, I think 3 overall. I would probably have 3 overall. I think I'd have this Scarlet, right? I think she's just too good. I think she's just too good, right? I think a lot of people, like, especially with, like, obviously I don't want to bring it back up, but the Pride Win stuff, right, where they ranked her low and like their thing was distributed damage, I feel like even with that she still does a lot, right? I feel like even with the distributed damage, she's actually just doing a lot. Like, distributed damage hurts characters when there's so many enemies because the damage gets split between each enemy, but she does so much damage that it doesn't even matter. Like, that's what it is. So I do think that Scarlet is 3. Let me know your top 3. Where did they put Leona? They put her in A plus, which for me might be a reach, only because they have Tove in S. And I don't think there's a I don't even think there is a difference realistically between Leona and Tove, if you want me to be honest, right? Let me just take a look real quick. Like, what's the real difference between, or like, you know, between Leona and Tove, right? Let me take a look at their rankings that Pride Win gave them. So BBSAB. Okay, now let me go back to their kits real quick. Like, Tove is okay, crit damage, crit rate buff, ammo capacity increase and reload, the attack speed is good, and then the attack buff is pretty good. Leona doesn't have all of that. Never mind, there is quite a difference. Like, she has the crit damage and crit rate, but that's like whatever, right? The maximum range is like, what's the point? The hit rate is quite good, and then the pellets is also like only good for one character, which is gonna be the Privy. I guess there's a big difference there. Never mind. But yeah, I guess that's fine. I feel like when we update tier lists, they probably gotta re-rank like some old characters. I feel like some of these older characters, like from day one, are still way too high, if you want me to be so honest. Like, in S plus, to still have Drake and, like, you know what I mean, to still have Drake in S plus, it might be a reach. I think Drake, I don't want to disrespect Drake LaPlace. I don't want to disrespect those characters, but I, like, you know what I mean, right? I feel like a character should be moved down. I feel like, how do I want to word this? because I don't want to say, oh, it should be like tier list should be based off meta, but I feel like it definitely should be based on, like, what's the word I'm trying to, help me out in the chat. What am I trying to, if I don't figure it out, help me out in the comments. Let me pause and think. I don't know what I'm trying to, like, I don't know what the word is, but not meta, but like more and more better characters come out, right? I guess that is meta, but like more and more better characters come out. So older characters, even if they were good back then and they still are, you know, quite decent in today's meta, like I feel like the more and more, like, for example, let's say they drop 10 more Red Hoods, right? If they drop 10 more Red Hoods, you would have 10 more characters in SSS, right? Or even you might have them between SSS and SS. I don't know, right? If you have them between those two, wouldn't you move down one of these characters? Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. That's the question of the day. If you understand what I'm trying to get at, hopefully you do. If you don't, it's fine. But like, I feel like older characters like Drake, what does Drake have? Like, okay, let me ask this question. What is Drake's purpose in today's meta? Right? You know what I mean? I guess I am trying to say based off meta. But like, what is Drake used for now? Right? If you're still telling me you need Drake for Gravedigger, like that's the biggest hope yet, right? If you still need Drake for Gravedigger when you have all these other characters, like you're telling me you did something for the anniversary character, Modernia, Scarlet, Red Hood, and Ludmilla, all godlike DPSs, all came out in like damn near the same range, right? You had Red Hood, then you had Ludmilla, then you had Scarlet and Modernia together. Not only that, you had a step up that guaranteed you a character like Glitter, guaranteed you a character like Blanc or Noir to get the bunny girls, Naga or Tia to get the school girls. Like, they had way too many banners for you to just succeed. At least you just need one of them. So if you still need a like Drake or any of these shotguns for Gravedigger, I don't know. Like, I feel like Drake and Guilty should be in the same tier, maybe. Right? Maybe. I feel like that should be Nihilister, I guess. I think Marciana. If you want me to be honest, I feel like Marciana could go up. I feel like Helm, not Helm, Mask. I feel like Marciana and, oh, no, I don't agree with this here though. There's no way in hell you have Pepper up here and even Noise. Honest, no, Noise is quite good. But there's no way you have Pepper up here and then Goddess Mary in S. I don't agree with that. I think this Mary's honestly one of my favorite characters, bro. Not even like, I'm not saying, oh, she should go because she's my favorite characters. She is one of my favorite characters because of the work she puts in, right? I don't, they don't become my favorite characters because of how they look, right? I mean, that's a different thing, but she became one of, like, when she dropped, I wasn't like, okay, I wasn't all that crazy about her, right? I was like, okay, she's gonna be good healing, da. But over time, like, this is a character I actively use for healing for that burst 1 slot, right? I feel like she's just that good compared to characters like Pepper, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like they ranked Pepper early, because Pepper, mind you, Pepper is a character who came out early in the game. I feel like they ranked a character like Pepper and never looked at Pepper again and left her in that tier. And then they update characters and it's like, some of these don't make sense. You know what I mean? I feel like Mary is easily better than Pepper, right? I understand Pepper has the stat count and all that stuff. I feel like Mary, obviously, since she doesn't really have water characters to really help out right now, I guess she got Ludmilla now, but you know what I mean? Like, her healing is outstanding compared to Pepper, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. Hopefully now you guys understand. If you didn't understand, like, they rank characters. It's not even just JP, it's just tier list in general. They rank characters and then never look at that character again, so tier lists don't get rearranged, right? Like, you might rank Haran SS tier. They didn't, but like, let's say they would rank Haran SS tier and then they would leave the character in SS tier and never update them, even though they've fallen off. Like, Haran fallen off, I think S plus is fine, but I don't think she's on par with Ludmilla, right? Maybe that might be a reason. So when you, like, I don't know, right? I have some different opinions with some of these. I guess maybe Ludmilla because the core issue, right? So sure, we'll leave it like, but you know what I mean? Overall, it's not wrong necessarily. It's just some things I would change here and there, right? Because Pepper, there's no way. I'm sorry, there's no way that I could have Pepper over. It's not my tier list, of course, right? But there's just, I just think that's just fact. There's no way you have Pepper over the Mary. That's just a reach for me personally. But overall, everything else looks to be fine. Maybe I would move Marciano up, maybe not. Mask, maybe I'd move up, maybe not. I don't know. but I do know. But you guys let me know what you think. Your boy Zxous, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. And subscribe.